So we're sitting with Tingana now, who's at least found himself a fairly decent tree to kind of hide in for now. So he's high up there, and the lions, I highly doubt, will come in this direction at all. In fact, I can't even see the lions now. They all seem to have gone down and are sleeping behind us, and so he might get a gap fairly soon. You can see he's kind of way up there, hiding away and just trying to stay in an area where he can camouflage as best as possible. And I think for now he'll be fine. I mean, the lions will eventually go completely to sleep, and then from there he might kind of come down and try and scamper off. But for now he won't move. He knows that this is his safest spot that he's in. There's not too many other trees from that particular one that he can get into, and so for him, best to make 100% sure before deciding to come down and go anywhere. So he's just going to sit and watch. It seems as though he's kind of fairly comfortable now. He doesn't look as though he's too stressed. I mean, he's watching, but he doesn't look too bad about it. So, Chris, you say he looks upset. Well, I suppose you would be upset too if 11 lions had just chased you up a tree. And the thing about it was quite funny is to see him kind of running around the boundary, and I'm pretty sure he thought, oh, I'm scot-free, I've gotten away from this lioness, and then he must have just seen 10 heads pop up in front of him and thought, oh no, this has not gone well. Luckily for him, Amber Eyes was not chasing right on his tail, because he would have been in serious problem then. He was luckily enough, he kind of, Amber Eyes stopped and was just walking behind him rather than running, because if she had been right up against him, he would have hesitated potentially and would have been in real trouble. But I'm pretty sure he knew roughly where he was going. I think he knew that he's got to get to trees, and so running into this area was much easier for him to be able to then get away. But his eyes are definitely wider than they would normally be in the dopey Tingana. He's normally got this kind of dopey look about him, but today those are eyes of not dopiness at all. He's quite wired, I would imagine. A brush with death will do that to you. And he's still just watching. Like I say, I don't see any signs of the lions actually walking this way anymore. They seem to have all gone kind of flat behind us, and so I'm hoping after a while they'll just leave him alone and he'll get out of here. It's going to be interesting to see how far he goes from here, whether he's going to run a long way or if he's just going to find a safe point and just flop down. I would imagine he's going to put some distance between himself and these lions when he does eventually get down from the tree and decide that this has been a bad morning, and from when he does that, it'll be interesting to see where he eventually ends up sleeping. But I'd imagine his direction is going to be east, so he'll probably head back towards the dam maybe, or even Buffelshoek, that area. But for now, he's just going to put his paw up. He's going to get himself at least somewhat comfortable, and then probably just take a nap. This is what cats do. They often do. A leopard will just kind of end up sleeping a little bit. Wait, actually, hang on. I'm standing up a little bit now. Get yourself comfy, Tingana. You're going to be in for the long haul, I'm afraid. So it's going to be a long day for him. Anyway, I'm afraid this is the life of a leopard. Like I said, it's not the first time he's been chased up a tree by lions, and certainly will not be the last time that it happens for him anyway. But it is that time of the day where we're going to start heading back. I'll stick around here for a little bit just to see what happens and whether he falls asleep. But we are going to be heading back and going and getting a breakfast of our own. It's been a magical morning, from leopards to lions to buffalo on foot. It's been all kinds of things happening on Djuma, and then of course up in the Mara too. So from Jamie, myself and Sydney, it's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. We'll see you this afternoon on our sunset safari.